Okay, another game unboxing. This one I've been waiting for a while. I feel like we've been waiting for most of these for a while. This is the complete collection of Everdell, and I have everything out so far from Everdell. But this is 2 more expansions, should be, as well as a box to put all of this into so we can consolidate. Got this a week ago, but I went on vacation and have not had an opportunity to open it yet. So it seems to be packed to the gills, including like maybe even overpacked. So we'll see the state of the state in here. It definitely looks like a lot of stuff has been smashed in here. I'm going to be a little careful here with the box opening. Yes, there's definitely games right on top. All right, so in the box, Everdell Newleaf. Oh, you had me at trains. All right, Everdell Mistwood. All right, the Deluxe Resource Vessels. Very neat. Mostly because they're small event size. I got these. I'm not a card sleeve guys, but these are very hands-on, and they're not standard card sizes for the events. And so I think I threw those in. And then, oh, here we go. Complete storage solution in its own box. Which, I don't know if I can get out of this. Okay. Now we're down to another box. Definitely, don't know if there's a top to this. Oh, I'm guessing this is. Yep, text goes up. All right, let's see what this looks like. The complete storage solution. Okay, protective cardboard, not complaining. Oh, all right, well, I don't know if this is gonna save me much in the way of box space on the shelf, but, oh, flap. All right, protective corners, protective bottom. Okay, the complete collection. So mine is still remarkably heavy, considering that I got the one that I'm supposed to put all of these into. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not sure that's going to save me much shelf space. I think it's going to go up there probably beside Titan. It'll fit on that shelf. So we'll figure something out. We'll gain some space, lose some space. Maybe this will go on top of Gloomhaven down there. All right, at this time, let's... I kind of want to save that to the end. All right, so boring stuff. Let's just take a look here. Yep, sleeves. Just good old-fashioned boring sleeves. Okay, a lot of sleeves. Sleeves for art cards, clear sleeves, double matte, premium quality. Okay, those are sleeves. These are I don't know whose idea it was to have a come up with a resource that's a tiny round rubber ball, and not even like a uniformed ball, but like an awkwardly shaped rubber ball, so that when they roll off the table, as they inevitably do, they bounce. I will say these are all quite lovely. I'm guessing a basket for the berries, maybe the boat for the boat for the sticks, and then some just generic ones. I'm sure there's somewhere some photo of what all everything is supposed to be, which resources are which. Maybe, oh, a mining car for the stones, and then maybe the tree for amber. I guess the tree for amber. Is that right? Sure. What we got? Show me what we're supposed to have here. No, just shows me. Okay, here we go. Okay. 2 acorns for the occupied tokens. Okay. 1 basket for berries, right? 6 leaves for special event cards. Okay. 1 Minecraft for pebbles, 1 shell for pearls, 1 stump for resin, 1 twig barge for twigs, and 3 walnuts for point tokens. Perfect. Makes sense. Okay. These all apparently fit in here. Mistwood. Mistwood. Lurking in the depths of Mistwood, the cunning and villainous Nightweave plots to take over Everdell with the spiderlings. Let me use the pointy end of this. And what's that? So it's kind of funny to get a box that will no doubt just go into the recycling. I'm not a box keeper. I'm sure that's sacrilege for some people. But my thought is, like, why keep all the extra cardboard? I don't have space for it. I don't need it. If I got a box that consolidates everything, I don't plan on selling it. But if I ever do plan on, or if I ever do end up selling something, my thought is, like, I'm not going to sell, like, 1 expansion. People are going to want the whole expansion. So, okay. Everdell's on iPad and Steam and all sorts of stuff from the folks at Direwood, who are great. They're great folks at Direwood. We enjoy working with them often and hanging out and chatting about stuff. Okay, pretty basic expansion. I do enjoy the Everdell expansions because they are just usually these perfect little complements to the game. Some additional character meeples, some additional meeples. This is, I'm guessing, our evil, what was it described as? The evil Nightweaver, which is pretty impressive. And then a lot of space here for 1 12-sided die. So, yeah. All right, some cardboard to pop and some cards to sleeve. That is all that's in here. So there's a part of me that's like, yeah, like, of course this should be consolidated into some other set, and I don't need to keep this whole box taking up space on the board. All right. Now we have Newleaf. In Newleaf, what do we have? This will be, I think, just about as expansive. It looks like one side, kind of like Pearl Brook, is just on one side of the board. This appears to be the other side of the board. I'd be interested if anyone's tried to do all of the expansions or what the possibility is. More advertisements. Okay. All right. Book of Play. Something's already popped for me. Hopefully it's in here. Hopefully it's in here. Uh-oh. It is in here. Okay, cool. So stuff to pop, some additional point counters. Cool. All right. Scenic Flight and Big City are some rewards to get. So I'm going to go ahead and shove that back in there. This looks like some wax seals of some kind made of plastic. We have more meeples in new colors. Plastic bags, just like the last one. Always appreciate the plastic bags. A draw bag of some kind. Again, I don't know how to play this. And we have the board that folds out on the right side of the main board and then just locks into place. So that is all that's in here. All right. the most exciting part of this is going to be trying to figure out how to get all of these boxes into this. But then when I look at it, I realize that this is, I don't know, seems to be slightly bigger than all of the boxes combined. All right, this is what we're here for. This is the Complete Collection box. Now again, this is not the Complete Collection because I already had every Everdell game. A huge fan. Love critter games. Love the critter games. So, all right, big old box of storage. All right, it's got a sleeve, lovely sleeve, which is mostly just an advertisement, and I will not hang on to that. Just, yeah. The sleeve, though, I will show, it does have some cute art. Not my favorite, but there's that. Big old box of storage on the side here, by the creek down there, and then on the back, oh, please recycle this sleeve. It will get recycled. This sleeve will get recycled out on Monday. So it has bonus contents, score pads, all sorts of things. Expansion content, requires base game to play. So all sorts of new things. Component, outer box, comprehensive storage inserts, 17 divider cards, 1 comprehensive master rule book, the Gilded Book, 1 comprehensive master reference booklet, the Archive, 1 comprehensive score pad, 10 wooden occupied tokens and stickers, so we're going to have to be sticking those, 18 golden occupied tokens and stickers, 20 metal 6-point tokens. Okay, so that's nice because I do have the metal tokens for everything else, and I noticed in Everdell Newleaf, the tokens were different. They were 6 number instead of, like, I think it's 5, maybe a 10. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Where were we? Goldens, metal 6-point, 300 plus critter meeple stickers. Oh, that sounds like a tedious task that I may or may not actually go after pursuing. So stickers to stick on every single one of the meeples so they have a personality. You know, I like it. I don't know if I'll do it. Let's see. The Corin Everdell alt art cards, which I think are possibly the ones that say, like, the replacement ones, maybe, that say, like, hunter and gatherer rather than mother and father. And then 5 tapestry art signature cards and 8 soft plastic saddles. Okay, so that is what it says it has inside. This is going to get recycled. What does it actually have inside? I'm sure all of those things. First, this, okay, it's not going to fit on the shelf like this, but this is great. This is absolutely great. That I do love. That's an impressive collection right there. Side looks great. Side looks great. And then even the back has like a nice full kind of layout of what's in here. So, bottom says Complete Collection again. Okay. And we're in. Inside of the box, nothing spectacular. Nice color. It's kind of watercolory stained. Looks nice. Okay, the ultimate, though slightly bent, don't care, but absolutely what's necessary. Thank you for the how the hell do I put this together guide. So mine is empty. I'm sure there's a lot of folks that got the Complete Collection with all the games, and I don't know if those came packed separately or individually, but I absolutely do love that they walk you through where everything is supposed to go, because this is pretty clear. I mean, it's like everything has a specific layout and die cut and stuff, but also, I mean, it's, oh, and there's an assembly video. So I will probably check out that assembly video before I completely assemble. So first tray, out. First tray, according to this, is going to be our Meeple tray and our Ever Tree tray. So now I do have, and they did say the Ever Tree will actually fit. The wooden one will actually fit, and that's the one that I have. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. Everything fits in here. Lays out. I can see how it will lay out. That'll be great. It's got even little like spaces to put your fingers and to lift it out. So that's great. And what I do also like is that it kind of locks together so that you don't have to fret about where it goes. Now, yeah, oh, I see here, that overlays on top of it. It's totally tiered. This is well thought out. You know, it fits. It fits. I like it. And then all the meeples go in here. So I'm guessing the bigger ones go in the middle, but this is a tray that doesn't have any specific branding. I'm going to be interested in if the video has, oh, sorry, I'm hitting the mic there. Going to be interested in if the video online has anything on how to assemble it. I usually start to use blind, so I have no idea yet. All right, so tray one. Underneath tray one, piece of cardboard that's going to get recycled. And then, is this what I think it is? Oh, for a split second, I thought it felt like some high, like, I mean, first, it's very high in treatment. Well done, well sealed. I almost thought it was like a faux leather bound kind of feel. It looks it. But it appears to be every manual for every expansion all in one book, which is so great. And there's a part of me that wishes like every game that made an expansion like republished their manual and made that an option, or like just shipped it along. So rather than being like, here's the rules that you have to figure out for our new expansion and where they kind of slot into the other one, but rather like, here are the rules for the game, and if you choose to use this expansion, this is how you integrate it as a part of the major game. This is when you add this component. This overrides this. This is spectacular. So this is the comprehensive Everdell rules. Just some of the highlights. I mean, it has everything. It has Everdell setup, a solo setup, player power setup, extra setup, legend setup, Rugwart's card setup, Corin Everdell setup, Corin Evertail setup, every season setup, Belfair, I think it is, Pearlbrook, Spirecrest, Newleaf, and Mistwood. So, Mistwood is the solo variant. That's what I was really excited about. Yeah. I kind of forget. I kickstart something and I'm like, yeah, all right, not gonna stress, not gonna be an online troll, not gonna post a complaint. I do sometimes with friends games just to poke fun because because Kickstarter folks can sometimes be cruel and demanding and have unrealistic expectations. Getting the stuff printed is hard. Getting stuff shipped from China to the United States, especially during a pandemic, is hard. So yeah, I book when I know I want a game, I know I like a game, I know I love a game like I do Everdell. I kickstart and I walk away, and I get pleasantly surprised when I get an email that says, hey, there's a box on its way to your house. Maybe you forgot you accidentally shipped it to your home instead of to your office, so you're going to have to go there. That's what happened to me. Beautiful. This is great. And then, of course, the archives, which has some additional definitions, some basic reference stuff, some Nightweave activity. It looks like card reference for all of the games. So that's great. That's brilliant. That fits underneath this, so I'm putting everything in reverse order. Of course, there's nice handy little clips here, so I can pull this out. All right, so this tray, this is a red tray. This tray is going to be where my resource Deluxe Resources go. I don't think I'll end up using any of the bags. And it looks like where the money's going to go. So this is where all the Deluxe Resource Vessels are going to go, as well as all the resources. So that's exciting. Also, the dice from the different games will go in here somewhere. I'm guessing this is just kind of the big open space for holding stuff. So this is the resource tray and the resource vessel, if you got the resource vessel. Everything, oh, I should look. Ones, threes, sixes. I guess it was sixes, not fives. There we go. Here's going to be our amber. Here's going to be our stones, our twigs. Maybe some one pieces, additional one pieces. Yeah, it's all. Oh, the placement leaves. That's what those are. Placer trackers or ownership positions. Yeah, berries. Sorry, can't remember what everything is. But this is very great. Okay, so there's now a cardboard box that's in here to take out, but I think I'm going to slide this one out first. This, I think, is just for all of the Pearlbrook and Wonders and the signs. So all the like open signs that you can put out. This is great. I was wondering how they were going to do this. So everything slots in if it's like a sign or one of the, the Wonders. That just fits in here. It's a nice little box with its nice little lid. So those delicate pieces of folded cardboard slid together all come apart. Okay, here I've just found lots of stickers. Oh, that is a lot of stickers. And those are very small stickers. This is, if like the amount of anxiety I face when trying to put a sticker on a Lego set to put this many stickers onto this many meeples is just, oh my god, it's gonna be it's like ultimate, like get over yourself. Here you go. Here's a delicate, very ornate sticker of a moose. I hope the antlers line up. Okay, well, I'm going to debate this. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to say, do I want to do this? And one day when I have the kind of free time it takes to do this, oh, don't screw them up, don't screw them up, don't screw them up. I might just sit down and do this. That's cool. That's a lot. It's a neat add-on. I'm glad they did it. I don't know if it's for me. All right. Cardboard bottom. And what do we got next? Okay, so next here, this tray is labeled as the board tray. So this is the Nightweave and Player boards, Pearlbrook overlays, market board, which market board is from Belfair, the score pad and the cloth bag all go into here. So, and there's stickers to put onto the little barrel spot to show you done a linked deployment. So, okay, that's pretty straightforward. Here's where your boards go. Here's where the score pad goes. Here's where the bag goes. It's a lot. I mean, it's pretty thick, but all those will stack in there clearly. They all kind of have the same shape. Okay, and then we have another game board. Oh, and this already feels, I can already feel it. Okay. So this is the game boards. So Newleaf, Pearlbrook, Spirecrest, Everdell, and Belfair. I don't know why I want to say fire. And it's just black and it's big, but you can feel, well, I can feel, you can see. They've like treated it with like a little faux velvety finish just to keep those boards cushioned and not, I guess, rubbing up against plastic. I don't know if you can see even my fingers possibly run against it. That is a nice little touch. Just that nice little finished kind of feel. So that is slick and little detail. So hopefully they say the order. I was gonna say, hopefully it says the order, and it does have a like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on how they all fit in. Okay, I got another box on this other side, this other box. Okay, there's one more box here, which is the bottom of that, or like those sitting here, and then the rest of this is just empty. So, same treatment as the top. This box is the card box. So this box holds all the cards, which is pretty slick. Foam inserts to try to keep things organized. Here are all my special cards. All right, well, hard cut. What ended up happening was my camera stopped recording, and unexpectedly, and didn't tell me. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll talk about the cards. We're in the card base. So let's talk about the cards we got. There's 2 packs. Well, there's a few different packs here. One is just beautiful art cards referencing every single game. And they look the same on both sides. And there's big ones and small ones for both the size of the Everdell cards. Doesn't appear to be any related gameplay, just pretty cards. So then we have the set of Corwin Everdell's expansion cards that can be added into the game. I will say they're beautiful. There's a collection of, there's 5 of them, and the artwork for each of the 5 is just, they have just cards there with no additional gameplay. But then they have 5 cards that can be added into the game. I'm going to read up on the rules. Just variety of different powers. All are unique critters or constructions. I'm guessing it changes the gameplay a little, but one thing that's I think enjoyable is it's kind of like Evertree, the Evertree. The constructions allow you to play any critter. Beyond that, most are very powerful for giving a lot of points, like Corwin, Everdell, and the King is a 4-point card, 5 berries, but you get 1 point for each flower icon. In all opponents for each opponent's city. So that's pretty cool. That's one little expansion that's in here. The rest, there are 2 additional random event card, not random event cards, but the tree event cards. The Romantic Cruise and the Flying Doctor of Service. Is that right? Yes. Flying. Oh, that makes sense. Flying, because it's the Doctor and the Postal Pigeon, and it's the Fairy and the Harvester. Romantic Cruise, if you have the Fairy and the Harvester, you can either go find a Gatherer card in the deck and play it for free, or just get 5 points, which I think is a lateral move. I think that's a lateral point. I'd have to double check it. I know you get like 7 with the Harvester, but it might just be the point averaging out. So there are those 2 things. There's a farm card that's a unique or legendary construction called McGregor's Market. That's basically a farm card with 4 points. So that's pretty slick. Then there is what I think is kind of fun. They've updated all of the cards to remove any conversation about mother and father. And so instead now there are Gatherer cards. So there's 4 Gatherer cards, 4 Harvester cards, and then there's the farm cards, which are the exact same as the others, but in the bottom they open up the ability to have a Harvester or a Gatherer now. In addition to that, there's a bunch of cards that are all with names of, I believe, family members and friends of the game designers. And so all of those are in here with some with semi-custom art, some with similar art. I believe is James has his own card in here now. Yes, his own farmer card in there. No additional pointage. And the only one with different and unique art is Clarissa, which, but other than that, it's all just a bunch of unique names that I'm guessing are connected in some way, shape, and form to the game designer, which is great, and I love those kinds of unique things. Knowing full well of how many times my face has ended up in a game in some capacity or form for doing a lot of play testing. And then, which is just kind of in that theme of like, these cards are named after our family, how about you name your cards after your family? There's a stack of hunter and gatherer cards, and actually the designs, if you look, there's some feminine ones and some masculine ones of both the harvester and gatherer. So it really, you can make the game your own. What I do enjoy also is they have a cool little card that's like, hey, here's a card that you could test on to make sure your writing works. So that's cool, that's unique, that's kind of fun. I love that. Again, I'm not sure if that's my bag per se. I do know that I'll swap out my hunter-gatherer cards with that, and definitely integrate the McGregor card, because that just seems like one of those ones that can be in there anytime. Those all tuck in there. All right, and now, so sorry about that hard cut when we got to the card box. But sometimes that happens. So we'll try to put it all back together again. So cards go in card box, ta-da, and then this box to the bottom and to the side and to the bottom. One thing that is very nice that I do like is this tray here has little tabs so that when you drop your books in, they don't even bounce around that much. So just the subtle things. Those are a little thick, so I think I'm going to put these back where they were when I found them. Boop. Okay, that's in, that's closed. Ta-da. And closed. So one thing that I did do, other than put the box piece together upside down there, but I did, when the camera turned off, brought these over. So all of this is going to fit into this. We're going to see how it happens. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna watch that video, and I'm going to figure out what that process looks like, just so I can take the time and do it right the first time, so I can find everything when I need it again. So that's my review of Everdell. Well, that's a review. That's my unboxing of Everdell the Complete Collection. What comes in it? Again, this was the Complete Collection empty box because I already had all the other games. So I know if you bought this, it's possibly going to look different when it's arrived. Hopefully it already has arrived. I know this video is a little later than I got it, just because I've been on a vacation for the past week. So next video will be me packing this into this. All right, good games.